Hello, this is Candace Brazington, and I am the drop coordinator for the Rolling Hills Food Buying Club in Albemarle, North Carolina. Our group orders from Azure Standard. We get our orders about every 4 weeks, and we meet at Spring Lake Family Farms to pick up our orders. Azure Standard is a great source to buy bulk organic and non-GMO items. You can get bulk frozen. I got 30 pounds of blueberries before, stuff like that. So I've been an Azure addict since 2014. So anyways, I really love Azure. Our group has really exploded. I started as a customer in 2014, became a drop coordinator in 2015. I started working for Azure in 2016, left and came back this year. So as a coordinator, I do it because I want to bring good, healthy, bulk, organic, non-GMO foods to our area. There's just some things you can't find locally. Walmart, Amazon, sometimes they're just special to Azure, or it's very hard to find. So this is an introduction video to Azure Standard. This is great for new members. It's a great refresher to our veteran members, just to see who to look for when you go to pick up your order, and then just to understand how our process works and our procedures and everything. So I have a few notes here I'm going to go by. But so when we put in an order with Azure Standard, this is different than other food co-ops. You actually order under your own name, and you pay Azure directly with your card. So you don't pay me, I don't get paid. There may be some circumstances where we may do a split, and then I would get reimbursed. If I buy something bulk and we just want to split it, that would be just separate. But so it's all on their website, and we all pick up our orders at Spring Lake Family Farms. And everything that you get will have your name on it. And so I'll review that here momentarily. What's special about our drop, not all drops are the same. Our drop, you can hold your order. If you cannot meet the truck when it arrives, your order can be held. Most drops do not offer that. We are very thankful to Spring Lake Family Farms. They offer us their parking lot. They offer us their space. They have a walk-in cooler, and we have a freezer to be able to hold orders. They do not charge us anything. But I do highly encourage us to patronize their business. They offer aquaponically grown lettuces. They offer tilapia fish. And they also have a little farm store they're going. So if you would like to support them, they're offering a great service to us. That is highly encouraged. They're a great business, great family, great group of people. This is different than your traditional e-commerce, ordering system. So this is not Amazon by any stretch of the word. And with Azure, this is deadline based. The priorities are deadline based. It's not first come, first serve. It's not based on when your order is placed. It's based on your deadline. So, for example, our deadline is September 1st. You want to have your order placed by September 1st. And our order is picked after the deadline. It is not picked when you place your order. The system allows members to place orders months in advance, which is awesome. Amazon doesn't do that. A benefit of that is you can set sales prices. You can place an order now for October in September to get September sales prices. Then on that same order, you can go in October, open that order back up, or go back into your order and add things that are on sale in October. So you've just stacked an order with September and October sales prices. Take that, Amazon. You can't do that. Now, of course, there's a downside. When you have these wonderful pluses, there's going to be downsides. Nothing is perfect. We can't have our cake and eat it too. Sometimes things are out of stock after your order is placed. So, like I said, nothing is pulled. They don't pick your order when the order's placed. They pick your order the same day the truck leaves out. They're picking frozen, fresh, and dry goods. So you can expect sometimes there will be things that are out of stock, but you are not charged for what is out. You are only charged for what ships out. It's just the way it works, and that's really the nature of food co-ops anyways. Azure just offers the ability to do it online, whereas other food co-ops, you give your order to one person. That one person pays for that order, and then you reimburse that person. And even there, you know, when that shipment comes in, sometimes things are out, and they just draw a line through it, and you only pay for what has shipped. So it's very different. Don't expect Amazon type service. This is not what it is. This is a great way to save money. So you kind of take the, take the benefits, and then you got a couple cons, or I wouldn't really say cons, it's just the way the process is. I just want to kind of get your expectations, set your expectations, and so you know what to expect. And let's see here, I think I've already covered that. I already said you can modify the order. Now, after your order does ship out, you get an email letting you know it has shipped. And in that email, it lets you know what has and has not shipped out. So for anything that's out of stock, it'll say zero shipped, zero charged, and it'll show you your final charges of what did ship out. You would just have to reorder those items that are out. If you live quite a ways away, let's say you live an hour away, and you have a $50 order, there's a chance, like if you got a bar of soap in there and you've got 2 5-pound bags of beans, those beans might be out and that soap might ship. Is it worth an hour drive for you to go and pick up a bar of soap? Probably not. So you probably, if you live far away, you probably want to make that order worth it to come and pick up. You probably want a more substantial order because they do not cancel. They can't cancel an order once it's shipped out. And then there is a 10% handling fee if you do not, pick up your order. There is a 10% handling fee, but we can hold orders. So we're a little more flexible on that, where you may not have to worry about that. We've never really had that issue. So, and you also get a delivery schedule that has all of the drops on the truck route, letting you know the finalized time. Now, I want to kind of caveat is to that, delays happen. These are semi-trucks, independently owned and operated trucking companies delivering our orders. There can and will and have been delays. You've got hurricanes, you've got tornadoes, you've got fires, you've got protests, you've got car wrecks, traffic slowdowns. It happens. So it's great to have some flexibility and have some grace and understanding that this is just the nature of it. But like I said, our drop can hold orders, so that might allow it to be more flexible for you. If something like that, if you can't really work with that kind of schedule or that kind of unpredictability, that is there for you. But I just want you to understand that. In a perfect world, we would get everything the way we wanted, and everything would go just right. Doesn't always happen that way. And let's see here. I do ask if you could please be available by phone. Either text or call in case I need to reach you the day of delivery. And also just keep an eye on your emails when it gets closer to that time, in case there's a delay, in case there's changes or important information I need to let you know. Now, for the benefits of Azure, and I can never make these videos short, so lots of information to try to pack in. So the benefits of Azure are Azure Cash. You can earn Azure Cash. All customers earn Azure Cash on all orders. And I was actually able to save up my Azure Cash. I got credits from other things too. And I actually bought this grain mill, this Country Living grain mill. So that was, and I got it like half price, saved up my credits and all. So, and I actually offer this to share with members of the group. If they want to come over to my house and bring their grains, they can grain their wheat or whatnot into flour. They just have to, make sure I'm available and make an appointment with me and you just have to come over here. I can't let it leave the house, so but it's available. And then I also mentioned setting sales prices with Azure. You can do that to save money. I've done that and saved a lot of money like that before, especially in the clearance section. If you go to clearance, you can get some good deals. I got like 40 pounds of cheese one year, 50% off, 40 pounds of cheese. And I was slicing and dicing. I threw that stuff in the freezer. We ate on that cheese for about a year. I think my husband got tired of it. But hey, we had cheese, organic cheese at that. Anyhow, there's also Share Azure. Anybody can earn credits by sharing Azure. There's special links, and there's actually a tab on your account. You'll see Share Azure. You can share your links. You can call Azure, or no, the person that you refer can call Azure and let Azure know that you referred them, and they can connect your account that way. Now, they have to place an order within 60 days of at least $100 shipped, and then you get that $25 credit. I've referred lots of people. I've already got a $25 credit, but it's really cool. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything. Why not? Now, let's see here. Now, I do want to go over, this is going to be for new members and for veteran members. Our group has exploded. I'm getting so many emails about people joining the drop. I do want to kind of rein things back in a little bit. The delivery day, I want it to be, as organized as we possibly can. I know we've got the COVID stuff going on. And I know there's, right now there's a mask mandate, and hopefully soon that'll be lifted. I don't know when that will be, but we are following the mask mandate. I know there's arguments for and against, and all of these things and thoughts and opinions and stuff. I'm not getting into any kind of debate about it. The best way I can kind of take the middle road is the day of delivery. If you are wearing a mask, you can help unload the truck. Azure has asked us to wear masks and asked the drivers to wear masks. They can't make them, they can't make us, but they have asked, and then plus it's a mandate right now in North Carolina. So, and those who prefer not to wear masks, they can just wait, in their car, or, wait on the sidelines until we can get the orders unloaded off of the truck. What we do, I have nameplates on the ground, boards with your name on it, and I have the number of packages that you're supposed to receive for that order. And I also have listed on there how many frozen, how many repacks, if there's greenhouse on the order, and I'll mark like if the order's being held or not. I do ask that you please let me know as soon as you can if you want your order held, so I know not to wait on you, because I'll wait on you, and sometimes I have to leave work and come back. I happen to work for Azure, so I have a little more flexibility built in, but I don't want to wait all day, so please let me know as soon as you can if you need your order held. I want to be able to wait until our orders are fully unloaded off of the truck and put behind the nameplates, the name boards, before anyone takes their order. I want to be able to make sure that I've counted everyone's orders, make sure none's missing, make sure none has been put into the wrong pile. That has happened before. We also have, multiple members that have the same name, same first name, so sometimes those mix-ups can happen. So I do ask if we can just kind of rein it back in a little bit, and everyone just wait until the truck is unloaded, and that I or a helper has counted everything off and we've put eyes on it. I want to make sure everyone gets their orders, because I know some of us drive a good bit of ways, and I don't want someone to have to drive back or something if there was an order mix-up or whatnot. So I do ask that we go back to that. I know we all have things to do, and it's like, I want to get my order and run. But if we could just, kind of pull that back in a little bit, that would be great. I just have to keep organized, or try to. I should make sure everyone is taken care of. Anyways, once you get your packages, you take them home and open them up and make sure everything looks good. Make sure nothing's missing that you were charged for, broken, spoiled or whatnot. Azure has a 7-day reporting period. So you need to call them I recommend calling because sometimes they can get backed up with emails. Call them within 7 days to get, taken care of, credits or whatnot, because it might be iffy if you'll get credited after that 7-day period. And then also they'll likely ask for pictures if there's damages or spoilage. So just be ready for that. I think that's most of that. I might have left something out, but you can always ask me questions and I might say, oh yeah. So I wanted to go to the website. I have transitioned to a brand new website. It's the same domain, rollinghillsfoodbuyingclub.com. Now, I'm using Service Life is the provider. And if you have an issue where it says it might give you an error or like a privacy concern, just let me know, because then I need to let them know, because that's not supposed to be happening. It is secure, so let me know. It's rollinghillsfoodbuyingclub.com. And then, so there's a lot of benefits to this new website I am so excited about. I love to encourage and help people and share information, and this video is getting way too long because there's just so much information to share. So on the new website, there are lots of resources, and I continually add resources, movies, books. There's a recommended book list on there. There's a local farm directory that I'm constantly adding to. There's also a page for food distributors, different recommended food distributors. And our main source is Azure Standard, but there's also other options to choose from, and we might do things together for other distributors. There's also a private forum where you can discuss different things. It's absolutely private. It's I have a love-hate relationship with Facebook, so I decided against having a Facebook page anymore for the group. I don't trust the privacy of it. I do still have a Facebook page just because I have to communicate with family. There's forum subjects on product reviews. There's recipes, there's community activities, splits. That's the other thing. If you want to split something, go to the forum, put it on there what you want to split, and your contact information. Actually, we're doing a split with some people for some cherries. You can do anything like that. Seed plant exchange, work share, lending library. And that's not just for books. It can be for appliances, it can be for tools. Anything you feel like you can lend out. Like for me, like I said earlier, I have this posted in the lending library where people can come over and use my grain grinder. I'm totally cool that like I said, you just have to come to my house to do it. I just can't let it leave the house, but there may be things that I'm totally fine leaving the house. And there's also a classified section, a private classified section. There's also a free member business directory. So if you have a business, feel free to put your information on there, put your logo on there, website information, get it on there. Get that word out. So the business directory would be public. So everyone would be able to see that, members and non-members alike. And there's also a calendar that I put the deadlines and stuff on. So, and it's free. The website is free. It's not free for me, but it's free for everybody else. And I'm completely happy to do that. All right, I'm going to try to keep this video under 20 minutes. So if you have any questions, I'm going to share a lot of links in the description about what I talked about. If you have questions, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. And I'm so sorry this is such a long video. I've said that probably 5 times already. Alrighty, signing out. Take care.